When it comes to natural beauty hacks, castor oil often gets a lot of buzz. From growing longer lashes to soothing dry skin, it's touted as a miracle oil with a long history of use. But, naturally, I was skeptical. So, I decided to take the plunge and experiment on my own skin by applying castor oil to only one side of my face for an entire week. Here's what happened. Day 1. The bold beginning. I started off my experiment with equal parts excitement and hesitation. Castor oil is thick and sticky, not exactly what you'd expect from a typical facial moisturizer. Applying it to one side of my face felt strange, as if I had a thin film coating my skin. While it absorbed slowly, it did leave a noticeable sheen on the right side of my face. The other side felt lighter and more comfortable with my usual moisturizer. However, I couldn't help but wonder if this thick layer was a sign that it was really sealing in moisture. Day 3. The glow and grease. By day 3, I noticed some changes. The right side of my face, the castor oil side, looked slightly more hydrated. My skin felt softer and had a subtle glow to it. However, this glow came at a cost: greasiness. I found myself blotting that side of my face more often throughout the day to manage the excess oil, but there was no denying that my skin looked plumper and less dry compared to the untreated side. On the downside, my pores on the castor oil side started to look a bit larger. Since castor oil is known for its deep cleansing properties, I figured it was purging some of the gunk out of my skin. But the grease was a bit much, and I started worrying about breakouts. Day 5. Smooth sailing. By midweek, something magical happened. The castor oil side of my face was noticeably smoother. The texture of my skin improved, feeling velvety soft to the touch. Some fine lines around my eye area seemed slightly less visible, which honestly shocked me. The non-castor side, meanwhile, looked more or less the same, if a little drier in comparison. However, I did notice a slight blemish starting to form near my jawline on the oil-treated side. It wasn't a full-blown breakout, but it was enough to make me question whether the oil was too heavy for my skin type. Castor oil is non-comedogenic for most, but my skin might have been protesting a little at the consistent application. Day 7. The final verdict. By the end of the week, I had a mixed bag of results. The castor oil side of my face did look more hydrated, and the skin texture was noticeably smoother. My skin had a healthy glow that almost made the greasiness worth it. The oil-treated side also appeared to have fewer dry patches and a more even tone. But there were also some cons. First, the increased oiliness meant more frequent blotting, which isn't ideal for anyone with combination or oily skin. Second, while I didn't experience a major breakout, the small blemish on my jawline was a reminder that castor oil might be too heavy for some people when used daily on the face. It's thick, and even though it's packed with fatty acids and nutrients, it can overwhelm your pores if you're prone to acne. What changed? Hydration. Castor oil definitely provided a boost in hydration. The side of my face with castor oil felt smoother and more moisturized, and my fine lines appeared slightly softer. Skin texture. The texture improvement was real. My skin felt softer to the touch on the castor oil side, with a velvety feel that my regular moisturizer couldn't match. Pore size. The oil did seem to enlarge my pores slightly, likely due to its thickness and cleansing effect. This might be good if you're looking for a deep clean, But if you have sensitive or acne-prone skin, it's something to watch out for. Oiliness. While I love the glow, I wasn't thrilled with the constant greasiness. If you have oily skin, castor oil might tip the scales toward too much shine. Potential blemishes. While I didn't break out badly, the castor oil side of my face was more prone to small blemishes, especially around areas like my jawline where oil tends to accumulate. Conclusion: should you try it? Castor oil is definitely a powerful hydrator, and it can improve skin texture and help with dry patches. However, its thick, heavy consistency may not be ideal for everyone, especially if you have oily or acne-prone skin. For me, using it as a targeted treatment a few times a week might be the better route instead of a daily application. So, if you're thinking about using castor oil on your face, it could be worth the try. Just proceed with caution and consider your skin type. And maybe keep some blotting papers handy. Before you go, if you enjoyed this experiment, give this post a like and share it. Plus, don't forget to check out some of my other beauty experiments. You never know what natural product could surprise you next.